Thank you. Madam Speaker, I'm proud to rise today in support of my good friend, my dear friend, Congressman Andy Barr, and his legislation, named, of course, in memory of his late wife, Carol. You know, Andy knows Monica and I loved being with Carol and Andy whenever we could. Whenever we could get together, it was great, especially when we traveled together. Let me talk about the bill for a second. The Cardiovascular Advances in Research and Opportunities Legacy Act, or CAROL Act, will help to advance research on valvular heart disease. Specifically, this bill authorizes grants that allow us to identify and develop a cohort of individuals with valvular disease. We will then be able to gather data and help doctors determine which individuals are at high risk of sudden cardiac death. And finally, the bill will convene subject matter experts to strategize on what research is needed to develop guidelines for treatment of patients with mitral valve prolapse. So as a doctor, I know this legislation will undoubtedly help to save lives, many, many lives. The bill's 180 co-sponsors who span the political spectrum are a testament to how important this body believes this bill to be. So today we take another step towards getting this bill across the finish line. It'll be a fitting tribute to a beautiful life when we see it signed into law. Madam Speaker, I know Carol is beaming with pride as she looks down on Andy today. And Andy and Carol's girls, Eleanor and Mary Clay, are even more proud of both their mom and their dad than they already are on this particular day. So, may God bless Andy and Carol Barr. Carol reached out and touched the face of God, but the positive effects of her life and Andy's work will never perish. Their legacies are that they bring good things to life. So I'm glad to see all of my colleagues here to support this bill, and I urge its passage. And with that, I yield back.
Thank you, Madam